So there's your starting lineup for the late model division. Okay, Raleigh, here they come. 30 laps is the distance. Here they come off turn number 4. Green flag is out. We're underway as PJ Pelk and Todd Owen bring him down. They'll work it off of turn number 2. The two are still side by side, but look at car number 07 of Brian Locke. He's starting to sneak up on the outside as he'll work it off of turn number 4. Down to the stripe. Your leader is going to be car number 81 of Todd Owen to lead lap number 1.
Todd Owen eager to get back that point lead. He's sitting in 3rd place at the moment, just 2 points out behind our co-leaders, and he's looking strong here in the early going. Now the field's starting to sort out just a little bit. Off the turn they come. Legacy and Tarka dueling it out back in the pack. Meanwhile, Brian Locke has taken 2nd place, and it's the battle for 3rd now. Pelk gets sideways, goes way up in the marbles. That enables Tom DeLeo to come sliding through along with Ernie Tarka. So Pelk gets shaken out on that one.
Well, the 3 wide, Raleigh, as they work it off at turn number 2, the defending champion, car 83 of G. Perry, the 79 of Hull, and the 32 of Pelk are all sandwiched in there. Back up front, it's still Todd Owen in command with the 07 of Locke, 2nd, Minchella, DeLeo. Then it's the 2 machine, and then Ernie Tarka. Further on back, trying to make their way up. It's car number 60 of Glenn Griswold, as now he is headed for the front.
Back in the pack, several other duels going on, 3 wide in 2 spots on the racetrack. Ted Chalmers breaks through, and he moves up 2 notches in the 28 car. Here they come. It's Locke closing in on Todd Owen, our leader. They hit the line, and we've got 6 laps out of 30 now complete. Keith Minchella closing in on DeLeo. There's your bid for 3rd place, but no, sir. DeLeo says, I'm holding on. Here we go down the backstretch. And Skip Bruning now closing in on Minchella.
Also, Raleigh making their way up. It's car number 28 of Teddy Chalmers now, as well as the 94 of Rezatek. But right now, up front, it's car number 81 of Todd Owen in command with the 07 of Brian Locke in tow, as these two are absolutely running away from the rest of the field. Good battle wherever you look. Look at the 79 of Roy Hull and the 57 of Ken Marks. They have moved up from the strictly stock division. They're rookie contenders in the late model division as the 2 battles they head down the backstretch.
Here we go, crossing the line, 9 complete, and the field really starting to sort out now. Our co-leaders, the 28 of Chalmers, and also his fellow competitor Glenn Griswold, side by side down the backstretch right now. Todd Owen, the number 3 man, just 2 points behind, still holding on to the lead over Brian Locke, and those two are pretty well checked out from the rest of the field. Barring a caution, they're looking to be the men to beat in this one, no question. Here they come. And 11 laps now complete.
Having a good run up until this point. It's car number 70, Ernie Tarka, is now he'll try to make it around the defending champion car number 83 of G. Perry. But here comes Kenny Marks now in the challenge to try to take that spot away. Back up front, no change there as Todd Owen continues to show strength in that 81 machine with the 07 of Brian Locke right there. Currently 3rd. Another rookie contender, car number 9 of Tom DeLeo. Then it's car number 2 of Skip Bruning, currently in 4th, with Keith Minchella rounding out the top 5 at this time.
A lot of heavy hitters still well back in the pack, but of course still 17 laps to go. An extra distance tonight for you as your July 4th treat. Here they come. It's still Locke hanging to the rear bumper of our leader, Todd Owen. But they have opened up even more of a lead now over Tom DeLeo and Skip Bruning in the 2.
Currently among the top 10 now. 3-time feature winner, car number 60 of Ben Griswold. He'll try to work to the inside of Ermark as they head down the backstretch. Ermark is our 2-time feature winner as well, as he'll try to work off turn number 4 to touch a little bit there. No problem there as we are still under green.
Here we go. Griswold now gets a battle with Bobby Ermark, so that's a good tussle going on. Ted Chalmers now drifted back behind the 79 of Roy Hull. Here they go down the backstretch. Off the turn, Keith Perry overtaking Keith Minchella, and Perry, our defending champion in this division, now running in the number 5 spot. He'll set sail for the Top Guns. Bobby Ermark continues his rapid move through the pack. Here comes the 04 to the outside now of EJ Legacy, and he moves up another position. keep an eye on Earmark, who seems to have the fastest car at the moment.
No doubt about it, Raleigh. He's absolutely flying on that outside. Now right in front of him, it's the 57 of Marks in the 5 of Minchella. Earmark will try. Ooh, Marks got a little bit sideways as he came off at turn number 4. Earmark was going to try to follow Marks through, but now he'll decide to go to the outside and follow the 5 machine. Back up front, it's still car number 81 of Todd Owen in command with the 07 currently second, and it's the 9 and the 2.
Owen seems to be very much in control. However, he is coming up on slower traffic. We'll see if this has any bearing on the outcome. 20 laps now complete, 10 to go. Here's DeLeo still in third, unable to gain on our leaders. And still the battle goes on between Ken Marks in the 57 and the 5 of Minchella. Earmark just champing at the bit to get through. He's followed by co-point leader Glenn Griswold and Ted Chalmers right behind Griswold. Here it goes again. Minchella to the outside of Marks. And that block jam's still there.
Other battle going on deep in the pack. That's car number 9 and Jake Dupree and the 13 of Doherty. It looks like Doherty may win this one as they come off of turn number 4. Back up front, still car number 81 of Todd Owen in command with the 07 machine of Brian Locke currently second. Tom DeLeo is third, and then it's the 2 machine of Skip Brewing currently fourth.
Well, the laps clicking by rapidly now. They'll be completing. Lap 25 being completed. Gene Perry drops out of the event in car 83. The tough year for our defending champion continues. 25 down and 5 to go, and it's still Owen setting that fast pace to be sure. Still being pursued by Locke, but Locke just can't seem to muster enough to mount a serious challenge. We'll see if that slower traffic has anything to do with this, the outcome of this one. Bobby Earmark now to the inside of Minchella. Here comes Earmark. Down the backstretch, he gets a little bit of an edge on Minchella, and he is now running in 6th place. Off the turn, heading for the line, Earmark has the position solidly now. Here's your leader coming across the line, just 2 laps to go. Todd Owen will take over the point leadership if he can hang on. He's just a little over a lap now. Here he comes. Roy Hull to the infield out of the event. 1 lap to go now. Todd Owen coming upon the slower cars with Brian Locke right behind him. PJ Pelt pulls aside, lets the top cars go by. Here they come off the 4th turn. Heading to victory, it's Todd Owen. Brian Locke finishing 2nd. 3rd to Tom DeLeo. 4th, Skip Bruning. 5th place goes to Ken Marks. And 6th, EJ Legacy. 7th, Bobby Earmark. Glenn Griswold, Keith Minchella, and Ted Chalmers round out the top 10. And so Todd Owen, with his victory, will take over the point lead once again in our late model division as he did a couple of weeks ago. He pulls into victory lane, and he's gotten to be a very happy young man, to be sure.
Owen, driver of the Cooker Construction sponsored car, as now he'll work his way in front of his machine. Todd, great race tonight. Your first win on the 1996 season. Now you also have the point lead.
Well, we're not really looking at points too much. I mean, it's hard. It's pretty easy to get caught up in that point race. You know, the team gets pumped up, and I get pumped up. And the last couple of weeks, we kind of fell off our program a little bit. But I think tonight it's going to help the whole team morale, the sponsors, myself. We just got to finish races again, and I didn't want to win it from starting second, but any win's good.
And there was no cautions at all.
No, I got awfully lucky with no cautions. I tell you, Brian behind me, he was pretty quick, and I had all I could do to just keep him back there. You know, we were pretty quick, but so wasn't he. You know, he did a great job tonight.
Sure, some people that you want to thank?
Oh, definitely. First of all, I got to thank Steve and Debbie Barnes from Cooker Construction. Without them, this whole deal wouldn't be together, and they just do so much for me, and you know, they make the car top notch. I like to thank Wood Construction, Smittyville Chassis, Levier's Auto Parts, and I also like to thank Precision Automotive for building great power. And last of all, I'd like to thank my crew because they're there every night working on the car just as much as I am, and this one's just as much for them as it is for me, so thank you.
Okay, Todd Owen, now our new current point leader, and his first victory on the 1996 season. Let's send it back upstairs.
Right you are. Thank you, Gary, and congratulations to Todd Owen, the victor, followed by Brian Locke in the 07, then the 9 of Tom DeLeo, the 2 of Skip Bruning, the 57 of Ken Marks finishing 5th, followed by the 22 of EJ Legacy. Bobby Ermark 7th in the 04, followed by the 60 of Glenn Griswold. Then it was the 5 of Keith Minchella, with Ted Chalmers rounding out the top 10 in car 28. Ernie Tarka takes down 11th in the 70, followed by Joe Rezatek in the 94, Wayne Corey in the 17 Connecticut, Joe Zarnicki in the 20, and the 03 of Chris Wenzel. Finishing 16th, it was the 13 of Doherty, followed by the 90 of Dupuis, the 33 of Merchant, the 76 of Valerio, the 32 of Pelk, the 79 of Houle, and the 83 of Perry. That's it for your finish in the late model feature.